frustrating loss today, in front of the home crowd, not being able to really link any hits together. What are some of your takeaways from the game?
Yeah, takeaways, first off, the pitching. They did a heck of a job keeping us in the game. I mean, NC State's a quality opponent, one of the best teams in the country for a reason. Mayhew, Spivey, Beal, all of them, they just went up there and competed and gave us a chance to win. And yeah, it's really frustrating when you get that outing out of all of the guys that threw today. And Savage, I forgot to mention him, he was awesome. It's really frustrating as an offense, not being able to support those guys because they're laying their hearts on the line. And I mean, it's not like we're not trying, we're trying, we just need to execute our plan a little bit better. So frustrating for sure.
I guess as the game goes on in the later innings, you find yourself even pressing a little bit more, or just trying to get something going, or
I mean, we don't press. We try not to. You can kind of feel in the dugout, it gets a little tense, but you try to just nip it in the butt before it happens. But we just gotta, like I said, when we feel that tension, we just need to sink back to our preparation, all the hard work we've put in 24/7 every day of the week. We just gotta sink back to that and trust ourselves because we're good enough. We'd be here for a reason. Got all the talent in the world to, be a really, really good team that will be remembered for a long time.
Played a lot of tough teams in this out-of-conference schedule. Do you think that's prepared you guys pretty well for the conference schedule? Yeah, definitely. And there's no knock on our conference. Our conference has great baseball in it. But playing these quality opponents this early and kind of figuring ourselves out, it's definitely going to help us down the road in postseason and this weekend and just every game that we play from here on out. Do you think that schedule has helped you guys build a level of chemistry that you probably wouldn't have had otherwise?
We usually always have pretty good chemistry. Being there for one another, we've had a lot of stuff off the field that we've had to deal with that has brought us closer to each other. So, I mean, the chemistry's there, but I think it definitely helps for sure.
Game one of the conference season, especially after a loss like today, how important is that to really get going quickly with a fast start in conference? Yeah,
it's obviously very important to start on top, and it'd be a lot easier to stay on top than dig from the bottom. But it's huge. Cincinnati, they got a great program, well coached, and we got to get off to a hot start. It's a fresh season, conference play, so that's what we look forward to on Friday.
It's kind of nice almost having that fresh season, just like you're kind of back to 0-0 in a way.
Right, yeah. Just kind of get everything off our shoulders and, just go play baseball, play free and full, and just have some fun.
Most innings you pitched this year, and you look pretty good. How'd you feel out there?
I felt pretty good, but it's just great game plan by AK, executing, and great defense behind me.
I think if you don't include that intentional walk to them, I think you had 9 straight outs. I mean, what's that like, kind of working through a lineup like this?
Honestly, I don't really pay attention to it. Just going out there and doing my job.
Some instances where you could have been in some trouble and you were able to work your way out of it. Some good experience against a very good team. What are some of your takeaways from this game?
Obviously, just being aggressive in the strike zone. Pitchers are on the attack. It's a hard thing to do is hit baseball. So I think as pitchers, if we can continue to hammer that home, I think we'll be pretty successful.
Is it hard as a pitcher not getting any runs scored?
That's just baseball. It's the way it goes sometimes. They'll be there this weekend. They'll be here down the line. I'm not worried about it.